Two groups bound together by a similar tragedy.
To the Wright family, just letting you all know, from the Floyd family, y'all have our condolences. We will stand in support with you all.
Meanwhile, hundreds of demonstrators took to the streets. Authorities thanked those who protested peacefully, but come nightfall, chaos ensued as some protesters lit fires in the streets and worked to compromise the barrier set up around the police department. Officers quickly becoming the target of bricks, rocks, bottles, and more.
It's fine, and we encourage you to be peaceful and exercise your First Amendment right. It is not acceptable and will not be tolerated if you choose to come and do criminal activity.
Police soon swarming the area, deploying flash grenades and smoke bombs to disperse the crowds, resulting in dozens of arrests.
If we stop the violence before it gets super out of control, it's safer for, again, the community. We're trying to maintain order so people can peacefully protest without getting things lobbed at them.
The death of Dante Wright is also triggering a national response as additional protests unfolded in Chicago, Philadelphia, Portland, and Seattle. Kim Potter, the officer who shot and killed Dante Wright, and the Brooklyn Center police chief have since resigned. The city mayor hopes this will help the community start to heal. Marianne Rafferty, Fox News.
For day 13 of Minnesota versus Derek Shovin, the defense is going to call more experts to the stand, and we expect the first of those will be medical professionals. One of the defense's experts is forensic pathologist David Fowler, who's expected to emphasize those contributing factors and testifying that they led to Floyd's death, not Shovin's knee on his neck, including the fentanyl intoxication and Floyd's heart problems that are listed on the autopsy report. On Tuesday, jurors heard from a subpoenaed defense witness, Shawanda Hill. She was a friend of Floyd's inside the car with him, and Chauvin's attorney Eric Nelson wanted to know specifically her take on how Floyd was acting in the minutes before police arrived.
And at that point, Mr. Floyd suddenly fell asleep?
He was already asleep.
He was already sleeping?
Yes, when they came to the car. And when they came there, I tried to wake him up. They tried to wake him up. I tried to wake him up over and over. And his friend tried to wake him up. And he woke up. Then he'll say something. He made a little gesture, and nodded back off.
The defense called a total of 6 witnesses to the stand. We expect that their case in chief will wrap up this week. The judge told the jury that it's likely Friday will be an off day and that closing arguments will begin on Monday. Reporting in Minneapolis, Julia Janae with Court TV.
Coming up,
we're out doing the job every day. We're the ones that put our families at risk and health at risk to keep this city moving. Bargain with us. We're not unreasonable at all.
CATA bus drivers and mechanics rallied on Monday in hopes of getting a new contract. I'll tell you more about the rally and where negotiations are coming up on Fox 47 News. CATA bus drivers and mechanics say they've waited far too long for a new contract, which is why on Monday they rallied for their voices and concerns to be heard.
We want a contract! When do we want it? Now!
The men and women of ATU Local 1039 protesting Monday in hopes of getting a new contract. The bus drivers and mechanics say they're fed up after 17 months of negotiations with CATA executives.
We need management to get in there and bargain with us fairly. Stop stonewalling. Get to the table, give us a contract, and let's get this over.
Negotiations started back in November 2019, and there have been disagreements surrounding retiree benefits, vacation time, and most importantly, overtime, which CATA CEO Brad Funkhauser says needs to be fixed, especially after some bus drivers earned well over $100,000 due to overtime in 2018.
not use agreements from 20 or 30 years ago as the basis for why we can still maintain these excessive salaries.
In a press release, ATU Local 1039 accused CATA of using $60 million in COVID relief money to buy new office furniture and pay attorney fees. Funkhauser denies the allegations and says the money was spent on things such as cleaning, COVID-19 protection equipment for buses, and overtime for workers.
We spent over $600,000 then in overtime and gave drivers time and a half in hazard pay to come back and work a curb-to-curb system.
But we're still trying to do a contract with CATA. We're not trying to muddy the waters any more than they already are.
ATU Local 1039 and CATA had another negotiation meeting on Monday, but did not reach an agreement, leaving bus drivers and mechanics frustrated.
We're the face of CATA, not him. We're out doing the job every day. We're the ones that put our families at risk and health at risk to keep this city moving. Bargain with us. We're not unreasonable at all.
In Lansing, I'm your neighborhood reporter Larry Wallace, Fox 47 News.
The General Motors Lansing Delta Township plant is shut down this week because of a worldwide semiconductor shortage.
The Delta Township facility employs more than 2,700 people, and it's the latest casualty in the semiconductor shortage saga. GM has had to close other plants all over the world, including the Lansing Grand River Assembly Plant. The Grand River plant has been idled since March, and now company officials say they expect that to continue until the end of May. The semiconductor shortage, driven by an explosion in demand, has been wreaking havoc on the auto industry and could potentially impact other sectors. The Biden administration held a virtual summit back in February to address the issue.
It is unclear if General Motors will extend the Lansing Delta Township plant shutdown past this week, but workers will get about 75% of their pay. Your neighborhood Capitol Beat reporter, Erica Murphy, Fox 47 News.
A new technology park is one step closer to becoming a reality in Jackson County. Coming up, I'll show you exactly how this place is going to be shovel ready.
Find out what else is happening in mid-Michigan. The Morning Blend starts now.
Lisa Fletcher, a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Tommy Raines joins us. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Bob. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. I want to talk about this market. It's crazy right now, isn't it?
It is. Something that we've never seen in my lifetime in real estate, which is about 30 years. But, you know, we're normally experiencing a market with about 1,200 to 1,400 listings on the market in Greater Lansing active. And of those 1,200 to 1,400 listings, Berkshire Hathaway carries maybe 400 plus. So right now in the Greater Lansing market, we have 325 active listings.
Wow.
So that gives you kind of a feeling of the desperation we have as realtors that we can't find properties for our numerous buyers. And so, and then if you think about knowing this information is, there are 830 homes under contract. So 530 getting ready to close and 300 that have accepted offers. Almost the exact same number of homes that are actually on the market right now.
Absolutely incredible. So I want to talk to you about the challenges that sellers have right now.
Oh, planning, making a plan. Most of the sellers today are making moves out of necessity. Their families are growing, their families are downsizing. Maybe it's health related or other, catastrophic things. But moves of lifestyle are not driving this market, it's moves out of necessity. So if you're planning a move, you may not have the luxury of time for the planning, but you need to be connected with a professional to help you understand the market, how to make your plan, whether it's short-term or long-term, so you can navigate through the craziness of this market we have.
But if you have a house and you are thinking about selling it, and there's a possibility that you could make some money on it, right? Because housing is really up.
No, you definitely will. Again, think about the lack of inventory. And so right now I tell folks, for every listing I have, I will probably get 5 to 10 offers. And for every buyer I'm working with, I'm usually writing 5 to 10 offers. So that dream home that you thought you were going to find, you got to find at least 5 of them now.
Well, this is why people should call you, Lisa. We're going to put your information on the screen. Lisa Fletcher and Associates. You can give her a call at 517-449-6100 or go to greaterlansinghomes.com. Lisa, good news. Thanks for joining us.